You walk away from a conversation feeling completely drained. You feel a strange sense of guilt, and for the first time, you find yourself questioning your own memory of what was actually said. These symptoms often appear when you've been targeted by the dark triad, a specific combination of narcissism, psychopathy, and Machiavellianism. In this framework, your confusion isn't a mistake, it's a desired outcome. To counter this, you need a structured, emotionless strategy designed to identify and disarm these tactics in real time. Begin by opening a secure digital document or a private notebook that no one else can access. Theoretical knowledge of these tactics is useless unless you have a documented plan to protect your perception of reality. Start by isolating one specific relationship or a recent interaction that left you feeling compromised. In healthy communication, a no is respected, and the benefits are mutual. Toxic influence, however, pushes past your boundaries to serve a hidden agenda. Look for specific indicators. They play the victim, talk unnaturally fast to prevent thinking, or use silence as a weapon. They also flood you with compliments to create a psychological debt. This is how they extract your time, emotional energy, and material resources. By identifying the specific tactic being used, you shift from a reactive emotional state to an analytical one. You are no longer a participant, you are an observer. When a manipulator uses gaslighting, they are attempting to overwrite your memory of events to avoid accountability. Immediately after any suspect interaction, write down the date, the specific quotes used, and the sequence of events as they actually happened. Documenting these details at the moment provides objective evidence. It prevents the manipulator from convincing you that your feelings are unnecessarily dramatic or that an event never happened. On the next page, list your core priorities and values, the things you will not compromise on, whether it's your time, your money, or your social interactions. Be prepared for them to frame these boundaries as selfish, because those boundaries represent the end of their control. A written record of both reality and your values acts as an anchor that prevents them from distorting your truth. To avoid accountability, a manipulator will often try to trigger an emotional hijacking, dragging you into a shouting match where logic is lost. When feeling that emotional surge, force a 3-second delay. This brief silence shifts your cognitive processing from your emotional center back to your logical brain. Calmly name the behavior directly. I see you are using the silent treatment to get your way, but I am not changing my mind. Do not mirror their volume or their anger. Your lack of reaction is what removes their leverage. Their influence depends entirely on your instability. When you remain logical, the tactic fails. Many people fall into the trap of believing that their patience and love will eventually change the manipulator's nature. The reality is that individuals with these traits rarely change. Your safety depends on changing how you respond, not how they act. Start by enforcing consequences. If a boundary is crossed, strictly limit your time with them, or withdraw any favors you previously provided. If the behavior continues, you must be willing to cease all contact. This includes blocking communication and removing them from your physical space. Enforcing these consequences is a necessary survival mechanism to reclaim autonomy over your own life. Look down at the document you've started. You now have the components of a functional defense strategy. You have a written record of reality, a list of your non-negotiable values, and a script for calm confrontation. Practice this today. The next time you feel a surge of pressure in an interaction, force that 3-second pause before you respond. These are not just theoretical concepts. These are active practices that protect your wealth, your time, and your sanity from the influence of dark psychology.